Hi, Deacon Ed McCormick here on day 24 of our Ignatian experience, and this day brings to a climax our experience of Ignatian spirituality. And today's passage is from John chapter 20, verses 19 to 23. This is another one of those beautiful scenes of the risen Jesus appearing to his disciples. In this scene, the disciples are in the upper room where they had the Last Supper. The doors are locked, and they are terrified that they will be next, that Pilate and the Romans will come and arrest them and execute them as they did Jesus. They are also devastated by his loss and the horrific death that he suffered. And it's into the midst of that situation that the risen Jesus appears. And as he appears, their fear dissipates. It's as if the room lights up and now they're all filled with joy, shouting with joy that he is alive and risen. And then he breathes on them. He says, "Peace, shalom, peace be with you." And then he breathes on them. He says, "Peace," once more. And then he sends them out on mission to be people of forgiveness, to be a people that announces the good news that there is a force greater than death. There is a power coming from God through Jesus that is greater than injustice and evil and torture and violence. It is the life of God's new age. It is the life of heaven pouring into the world through the risen Jesus, and the church is sent out to be about this mission. So I encourage you to pray over this scene. Perhaps you'll imagine yourself sitting at the table there. You can see some of the empty cups of wine, leftover food. Other people are standing in the corners of the room. It's dark except for a few lanterns. And you can feel the tension in the room as you're there, the fear that people are feeling, when suddenly the Lord appears. And experience that scene where he appears to his disciples and offers them the peace of God's new creation. Be there as he breathes on them the Holy Spirit, just as God breathed the Holy Spirit into Adam and Eve. Jesus is breathing into the disciples and into you and into the whole room the Spirit of God that will recreate everything. And perhaps he approaches you and offers you his peace, breathes out so that you start to breathe in his energy, his risen life. Allow that peace to permeate you. Allow his divine energy to fill you as he too sends you out as a new person, ready to live from God's new creation, to be about the mission of Christ. I'll see you in the next 2 bonus videos.